are you expecting? What are you expecting from me today in asking this question? Magic powder? Are my words distant and abstract or merely mental? Can you feel? Can you see? Is it that you want that, yes, I see that I'm not this, but I want it to go away. I want to go away. Do I have to get rid of these flowers or this handkerchief for you to be free? Unless you say, this is really disturbing me, can you get rid of it? And then the one who is saying, this is disturbing me, can you get rid of it? This one will not be free. This one has to get rid of himself. Perhaps we expect something. We have an expectation that I should have a vision, or I should have, and it could happen. But whatever happened will pass also. The self, the pure self, did not happen. It just is. Everything that happens changes. Everything that appears in time and space and change. You are the weakness of them. Sometimes I have asked, are you merely an object in front of the lens of perception, or are you behind the lens of perception looking? Or are you both? Or are you both and beyond? Food for contemplation. Contemplation for clarity. Clarity for confirmation. Confirmation for joy. Could it be the difficulty that we experience is because you expect something to happen? Like, I'm still having this feeling. What you're not asking, you think you're asking for freedom, but maybe you just want freedom from this feeling. Because the mind is going, hey, you're stupid, you're not worthy, you're not worthy. Stop it. Can you bear the mind saying, suppose somebody came up in the street and say, excuse me, miss, excuse me. You say, yeah, sorry. Can I have your left kidney? Just one. What would your response? You don't know? You might be shocked. Oh, I need to think about that. What would you say? You say, you're crazy. Get out of here. I'll hit you with my slippers or whatever. Or you just be kind of, it will cost you. I don't know. What will you say? Or you might be just saying, that's really good. That's funny. George, come here. Tell him what you said to me just now. What is your reaction? Your mind is saying same thing. But it says something and you go, oh my God. Guruji, can you get rid of him? I said, no, you get rid of him. I don't see him. He's your own personal ghost. Nobody else sees him. They only hear about you talking about him. Could it be that we are just wanting to stop what we feel is a voice speaking inside us, saying things we don't like? Must it stop for you to be free? This is what I want to ask. You are never going to be free. I'm never going to let go of you. I'm not going anywhere. If you go to heaven, I'm coming with you. No, no. Is this what is stopping you from freedom? Huh? The what?
Attention to it.
Attention to it. What does attention to it? Huh? You say attention to it is creating some sense of separation from that, no? I'm asking you, what if the answer is so? She say, attention, it's my attention that's causing me trouble. I'm giving attention to the one who is cursing me. You being who? Is the voice saying to the truth in you, you're no good. You're not going to get it. No? Who is the voice speaking to? Huh?
Yeah, the person.
The person, the self-image. Okay? What will determine if the person is true or not? Whose belief? Is belief a person? Or is it a function, is a power that you being who, must control or must understand? Are we getting somewhere? Yes. Where is any conversation like this happening in this world? Where you can look like this and you can feel the resistance, you can feel the noise in the head, and you can see that this noise is equivalent to or corresponding to the amount of belief and identity. Maybe this voice is speaking not to my true self, but to the idea I have of who I am. And the idea I have of who I am is suffering from its own projections. Is it enough that you understand this? Is it enough? Because sometimes we may feel, I kind of get that, but it doesn't stay. What doesn't stay? What doesn't stay? Well, I would say to you in that case, soften yourself, open your heart up to grace. Because maybe you're still too much thinking you are the person who is going to get this. And that this is a personal achievement. It is a universal achievement, if you want to say achievement at all. This, what we're looking at, is a certain paradox that somehow is holding the whole world in some kind of suffering by not understanding. There are other ways also. If you are someone who have faith and you trust, you don't hold it onto yourself, but you can surrender it to God, you can surrender it to Christ, you can surrender it to Rama, you can surrender it to Buddha, whatever. You can surrender, just give it up, you say. And you have faith in that, and that faith will help you. If you can look in the way that I am pointing, grace is also with you. But if you hold on to personal identity strongly, very little can help you. If you're holding on only to personal identity, the mind, the psychological mind, will be your companion. If you feel that grace, life, thank you, life, to have brought me to this place where I can begin to look at the delusions that have been captivated my mind. Yeah. May the grip of this delusion be, this spell be broken. Or you follow, listen, look, stay with it. Prove it once, twice, 3 times, 4, keep looking. Because when you discover what the truth is, anytime you look for it, it is always the same. So it is a good question being asked today. Is it that your question is asking me, can I show you what the truth is? Or can I get rid of the thing that makes you feel that you're separated from the truth? And there's a voice that is speaking to an identity that you are taking ownership of and saying, yes, please stop him from telling me. And so that me stays in place. That me wants a victory. But that me has created the problem. Is this all too difficult for you? No. Huh? If there's a difficulty, if it's difficulty, it's because you're that close. It's too difficulties come in when some people come and do not experience any difficulty because they're just not interested, basically. They're like, what are you guys talking about? About freedom? Oh yeah, man. You know? And lead me to the drinks or whatever. So they're not interested. So that one don't stand a chance. As soon as it comes inside your heart and you begin to feel even a little blow kiss from God, you're going to feel, whoa. Then comes the resistance will come. And it will find whatever it is that will catch your attention to keep you fighting to sustain your personal position about something. You're primarily and essentially spirit. For a while, we'll feel very personal, very tangible, very fleshly. But the more the consciousness gets refined, that wisdom comes up inside, grace comes, this heavy garment of personhood begins to lift away. Then you can bear your own emptiness, your own silence. You can feel the immensity of being. Otherwise, where the false identity feels secure in its limitations. It gives it a sense of privacy. Loves being private. But your growth is naturally revealing your universality, the great love, the great peace. It is without measure, without limitation. You sense everything in your life that you have experienced, emotions and feelings and thoughts, fears, whatever, things, people, all these things, they are limited. And you, who have been experiencing them from a personal standpoint, are also limited. But there's a you inside you that is unlimited. This you must find. The you-less you. And where is it?